Back live, back live, back live. Live on time. You tuning in, Black Bottom Syndicate TV. Talk to the people one time. Give y'all some valuable information. You know what I mean? Sometimes people gotta make these little videos to give the people some valuable information free of charge. I'm about to set up a PayPal in case y'all want to send me some information. Send me some money for all this valuable information I keep giving y'all. Case dismissed, not guilty. Didn't cost me a dime, didn't pay 1 red cent. I'm gonna tell y'all why I didn't pay 1 red cent. Tell y'all how the case was dismissed. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why you should not take plea bargains anymore. Unless, if they got you, they got you. I ain't saying play around with your life and get extra time for no reason. But, a lot of the times our people are taking these plea bargains and the people ain't even got you. Now, this is coming from someone, I swear to God, like this dude over there taking a picture of me, man. Let me see if I can turn the phone around and y'all tell me if I'm tripping or not. I don't even see how to turn the damn phone around. Oh, here it go. He done put the damn phone down. The way they're blocking him. He holding the phone up like he taking a picture of his food and shit. He taking a picture of his food. He got the phone pointed directly at me, though. So anyway, I'm out here in the damn suburbs. You know how it be when you cross 8 Mile. What up, though? What up, Major? Yeah, you know what I mean? He over there. So I'm getting some tires on my car at the little shop next door. So I stopped in at this little Coney Island. I normally try to support, black-owned and operated establishments as much as possible. But I'm hungry as hell. I've been up all night. And they talking about an hour for this damn car. So while I'm getting me something to eat, I figured I would go over my verdict that I received yesterday. Now, it wasn't no serious situation, right? I'm gonna explain the situation, right? But the only reason I'm even making a video about this is because the fact that they tried to play me so scandalous, right? Because they just assume that none of us know anything about the law. Look delicious, thank you. So they just assume that everybody's stupid, right? The way that they tried to play me was so scandalous, it was just outrageous, man. And as I'm sitting in there looking at them railroading everybody, straight kangaroo court. They just railroading everybody, right? And I'm looking at these dudes like, man, if they don't even, I can't talk to them, you know what I'm saying? I ain't they lawyer, but like, come on, man, you taking a plea? After they read the little shit off, I ain't even got you. So this is the situation. This is what happened. I let somebody drive my car, right? You talking about traffic court right here, right? But they actually did charge me with a misdemeanor, which was unusual though. So anyway, somebody drive my car. Boom. They get pulled over in the car. Now the person who I let drive the car, they actually do got their L's. But they had a situation with their L's a while ago. They was paying driver responsibility, whatever. They had them on a payment plan. They making the payments. But I guess the last 2 payments that they sent in didn't clear for whatever reason. But before the people waited for the payment to clear, they had already reissued the person their license. So they got the new license with the new expiration date, 2019, some shit like that. So they got their license. But then I guess the people doubled back when the last payment didn't clear and put a new hold on their license, right? So the person is saying they didn't know that the last payment didn't clear and that they had reissued some type of hold on their license. So this person driving my car, this is about 2 months ago. They get pulled over for making a turn in in one of them schools where they had no left turn between the hours of 3 and 7 or some bullshit like that. So they not paying attention. They make the left turn. Police get on them, pull them over. Boom. They get the ticket. But they don't give them a ticket for their license being bold. They give them a ticket for for making the turn. Now, the way they play it in the state of Michigan now is if you let somebody operate your vehicle and they license bold or you don't got insurance or what anything like that, now they get them a ticket and they send you a ticket as if you was the one driving. Even if all your information straight, everything, your car registered, insurance legit, everything, they still send you a ticket in the mail now in the state of Michigan. So what they're trying to do is punish people for letting other people drive their car now. So I get a ticket in the mail, right? The person who done got pulled over ain't even tell me they get pulled over until the ticket about to come in the mail. Now they got to tell me because I'm a know, because now I got a notice to appear in court. Like, what the fuck, I ain't get pulled over. So they let me know, oh, by the way, I want to let you know. Anyway, so when they court date is a day before my court date. Not the court date when I got the case dismissed yesterday. This like a month ago. They court date is a day before my court date. So I go to court with them. I want to see what the people gonna say to them, right? So when we up in the court, the dude come in and shit. He call him out in the hallway, talk to him for a few minutes, blah blah blah. Act like he don't even remember the incident and shit. Like, damn, I really wrote you a ticket for that. Do the little good cop, bad cop shit. Try to act like he really cool. Like, damn, I don't even believe I wrote you a ticket for. I don't even remember this. Damn. Anyway, if you just don't fight it and pay the fine instead of like $300. Yes. Instead of $300, it was like, I'll drop it down to $150 or some shit. Like, if you just pay the $150, we ain't got to go in front of the judge. It'll go away. No points on your license. Like, he really cut him a break. But nigga, you cut him a break if you never would have wrote him a ticket in the first place. Hey, you a brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. So anyway, not to get into that, because I'll make a whole video about that, about these uncles. I ain't gonna do it, because I'm not in an environment where I want to do it, and I don't really want to be going in on my people with other people around and shit. So I'm gonna leave that one alone, right? Anyway, so the next day I gotta appear in court. So when I go to court, the next day. They don't even call me in front of the judge and all of that. They just simply tell me your trial date is set for next month, which was yesterday, right? So they don't even give me an option to pay, no reduce pay, and it'll go over. None of that. They just automatically, you got trial next month. So I'm like, okay, I was gonna do that I was gonna pay y'all anyway. So anyway, when I go to trial the next month, which was yesterday, I get up in there, old boy not there. The police officer he didn't come. He didn't sign in, or they gotta either call in sick. If they called in work sick that day, they would excuse him for that too, and just give you another court date and give him another chance to come. But if he didn't sign in and show he present in the building, or he don't call in to work sick that day and they mark him down as sick, then technically your case is supposed to be dismissed by law. The reason this is true is because according to the Constitution, you have a right to face your accuser, right? This is part of your due process of law. If somebody accuses you of a crime, somebody say you punched them in the face, right? So then now this person has to come to court and they have to offer a show of proof that you punched them in the face. Either the court going to accept their story or reject their story. But a person cannot file a claim against you and then don't show up to argue their side of the case. So when I come to court and the judge, I don't even have to answer any questions, period, which is what I did. I just stand mute. All he did was say, raise your right hand, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, that bullshit, so help you God. I said, I do, and I didn't utter another word the whole time I was in the courtroom. Nothing. I'm talking about, because I don't have to say nothing. Now you have to call this person, whoever said I did whatever. If this person said I gave somebody the keys to my car, whose license was bold, and I knowingly gave them a key anyway and let them drive with their license being bold, he got to come and show that. He got to say, well, look, on this day, June the 1st, 2000, whatever, I pulled this person over, I ran their name, the license was bold, blah, blah, blah. And he got to show and offer a proof as to that I committed whatever act he's saying I committed, even though I really did commit the act. But that don't mean I can be found guilty of it, though. Right? So what they do is, before we even get to this point of going in front of the judge and swearing me in, and I know they about to dismiss the case, what they did is they called me out in the hallway. This the slick part. This is why I'm making the video. They called me out into the hallway, talking about Well, this is the situation. This is what they offer you. You can get a penalty of up to $500 or 93 days in jail for doing this, right? Because you charged with a misdemeanor. So, but they like, if you just pay $300 right now, it'll only stay on your record for 3 months. If you don't get in any trouble for 3 months, you don't get pulled over, don't get no more tickets, blah, 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 it'll get wiped off your record as if it never happened. So I say, I'm already know I'm not about to take it though, but I just want to let him talk to think he doing something, right? So when he get done talking, I say, okay, well, after 3 months, you said come off my record, right? I say, so if it come off my record, that's as if it never happened, right? He said, yes. I said, but by the time 3 months from now happened, I would have already given you the $300 because I'm going to give you the $300 right now. So if I give you the $300 right now, 3 months from later, it get wiped off my record as if it never happened. What did the $300 go towards? At that point, you got to give me the $300 back, right? Because you saying it never happened, according to your books. So if I purchase some product from you, and then I come back to the store and give you the product back, and you never give me my money back, what do you write down the money as? Was the money a donation? Was the money just a charitable contribution? How do you account for the $300 being in your account if it's a situation never happened? So I say at that point, y'all gonna have to give me my $300 back. So he tell me, oh well, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Once you pay the $300, the $300 gone. But you should be happy that at least there's nothing popping up on your record, nothing going towards you. You're not getting any points in your license and blah blah blah. Or worse than the worst, you could actually get 93 days in jail. He don't have to give you a fine as a penalty. He can give you 93 days in jail. Try to scare me with the 93 days in jail, right? So, but I'm already knowing that the police didn't sign in, because when I first come to court, before they talk to me, before the judge even get in there, I look at all the law books. I see he ain't there. I know he ain't there, right? But I'm not telling them that at this time. So I'm playing dumb. So I tell dog, what's the consequences if I reject this offer? He tell me, man, they really cutting you a break. You don't want to do that, man. You don't want to. If you reject the offer and we go in there, once we appear before the judge and he actually call court to order, at that point it's too late. You can't. They're not going to give you another offer, right? So it's only 300 now, but it actually could be the maximum 500. He probably gonna give you probably have to pay the whole 500, or you gonna have to do the 92 days in jail, man. You don't want to take that. You could just pay the 300, everything go away. You never hear from us again. Why would you even want to take a chance? Blah blah blah. I tell dog, no, I'm not paying the 300. Period. I want my due process. I want my day in court. I'm here. It's trial. What's good? So then he tried to swindle me again after, because he just knew I was gonna go. He was stunned when I told him, man, I'm not taking it. He couldn't believe it. So he tried to pull another move on me, right? He say, what? Well, actually today not your trial. They can call you back to court again. I told him, this is my second time already. I came to court the first time, and they told me what I was there for, and gave me today as my date, and said today is my trial. He said, no, well, it don't work like that. They actually can call you to court up to 3 times on a misdemeanor. The next time will be trial. The officer not required to show up to court the other 2 times, but on the day of trial, that's the only time he gets served some paperwork letting him know to appear in court. So the reason he not here is because they never served him the paperwork, because he don't have to be here. I mean, you a goddamn lie. I got a right to face my accuser. He's supposed to be there every time I walk up in this motherfucker, right? So dig what happened. I tell dog, no, it don't work like that. You a goddamn lie. I don't even want to talk to you no more. I'm waiting to the judge. I'm going to appear before the judge. I want my day in court. Today is trial. I don't know what you talking about, that bullshit you talking about. Today is trial. So you're like, all right, man, you're going to take a chance. If you take a chance, only thing going to happen today, they're going to give you another court date. Then when another court date come, they're going to serve the officer. He going to show up next time, and you're going to lose, and you're going to get the fine. And I say, okay, let's see. So he like, you know what? Hold on, give me a few minutes. Let me go in there and see what they say. Now, mind you, they got me standing outside the courtroom while this happening. They don't want me in there. So he want to go back in there and talk to them and see what they say. He go back in there for a whole 3 minutes maximum. Come back out in the hallway talking about, come on, hurry up. They called your case. He said he gonna dismiss the case. So I go back in there. I go up in the courtroom. That's when they swear me in. You swear to tell the truth, all that bullshit. So help you God. All I say is I do. Right? State your name for the record. That's it. I don't utter another word the whole time I'm in there. Right? I ain't answering no questions. Well, did you get somebody in your car? Or I ain't answering nothing. No questions, bro. I ain't got shit to say. Period. Because old boy ain't here. So after you get done doing all this yip yapping, asking these trick questions, whatever you want to do, that I'm under no constitutional obligation to answer not one question that you asked me. I appeared as the notice told me to appear. I stated my name for the record. I swore in, rose my right hand, blah, blah, blah. I don't have to say shit the rest of the whole time I'm here because now you have to produce this other individual, whoever making a claim against me, whoever's saying I gave my keys to somebody, knowingly and intentionally, knowing their shit was fucked up. Now he got to come and say he pulled him over. When he got back to the station, he did his paperwork. He ran their name. He got a fax from the Secretary of State verifying that they shit really bold. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever the fuck he got to come with his ammunition. If he's not in there to come with his ammunition, then guess what? It's an automatic dismissal. Because for them to continue further with actually the judge out of order for even asking you any questions before he verified that the other dude is there. Because you got a right to facial accuser. So if he get to asking you questions, well, did you get somebody? You know if you did that or not. Come on now, we ain't got to play these games. When he get to doing all that bullshit, then y'all actually having court, right? And you're not supposed to actually be having no type of court unless they verify that this other dude showed up. Once they verify the other dude showed up, okay, now we about to have a hearing, right? We finna get to the bottom of this. But if the other dude haven't showed up, it's nothing to get to the bottom of. I don't even know what I'm here for. Somebody said I let somebody drive my car. Who? I don't know who said that. Who was driving my car? Somebody was driving my car. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't have to answer none of these questions, bro. Somebody got to show up and prove that I let somebody else drive my car. Because the person who y'all saying I let drive my car, they not here. Y'all didn't subpoena them to testify that I let them drive my car. The person who wrote the ticket saying I let somebody drive my car, they not here to say I let somebody. Who saw somebody driving my car? Y'all got no fuck on video driving my car? I ain't got to answer none of these questions, bro. I'm standing there, nigga. And when they get done doing all that motherfucking talking back and forth, blah, 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 then what he say? Case dismissed, you free to go. Everybody else sitting in the thing, they can't believe it. It's like 30 people in there. And everybody that's going up there before me, before they had called me out in the hall and tried to run this little fake spiel on me, they going up there, but the police not showing up for their case. But what they doing is the judge asked, well, did he sign in? And then they'll be like, well, yeah, he signed in. He's somewhere in the building, but he just not in here right now. You want me to go find him? All that type of shit. So the judge like, no, if he signed in, then we know he here. And then he'll just get the hold in court. But no, don't never in your life let them do that. If they ever do that, hold on. Y'all got to go find old boy. I don't care if he in the bathroom, he getting something to eat, he in another hearing in another courtroom. No, do not G for that, bro. If the dude is not present on record, then identify himself. I'm here, I'm on record, I'm prepared to present, testify, blah, blah, blah. There's no court, period. I know this. So that whole 300 shit y'all just tried to prove is going to go away, blah, blah, blah. Case dismissed. I didn't pay 1 red cent. And I was guilty. I actually did. Yeah, they was driving my car. It was my car. It was my name. You know what I mean? I was guilty. But so what? Just because I'm guilty does not mean you are able to convict me. Case dismissed. I didn't pay 1 red cent. I walked up out of there laughing. And the funny thing is now I should sue them for saying I let somebody drive my shit and not being able to prove that I let somebody drive my shit. You drug me down in the court. You embarrassed me. You know what I mean? You caused me mental distress. You threatened me with 93 days and lock up. You tried to extort me out of $300. You know what I mean? None of it worked. Case dismissed. You know what I mean? And so I went the long route to explain all of this because I had to give y'all the proper background information so y'all would understand what I'm saying. So it's a couple main points you need to get before I end this video and finish this wonderful breakfast they cooked for me with my $300 in my pocket that they tried to extort from me. For one, you need to understand that you have a constitutional right to face your accuser. If anybody make an accusation against you, even if it's the police is the accuser. Don't let them convince you that the police is neutral, that he's just a police officer and he's only there to take down a report and some other person is the accuser. No, the police officer is the accuser. He's the plaintiff in this situation. He's the claimant. He's the one making the claim. You're the defendant. You're the one there to defend the claim. If the police is not there, then it's no case. It's nobody. It's literally a ghost making a claim against me. I don't even know if this officer exists. Who y'all talking about? Who is this guy? What do we look like? What department do we work for? You could be making this up. It could not even be a real police officer who you talking about. Where is this guy? So he has to show up. Or any person. It don't have. I'm not necessarily mean a police officer, but any person who makes a claim against you, they got to show up to explain why they said whatever they said about you. And they have to offer evidence to show why what they saying is a fact. You actually did it. X, Y, Z. If that does not happen, then it's a case of dismiss. Stop participating in something that you're not constitutionally obligated to participate in. You know what I mean? Stay in mute. You know, state your name. You know what I mean? You know, name, birthday, social security number. Act like you do in the military. You know what I mean? Phillips 455-93-793. You know what I mean? It then don't say shit. Just stand there. And everything else that need to be done, they have to do it. And if they don't have the proper documentation to do it, then guess what? I'm walking about that bitch just like I walked about that bitch. Period. You know what I mean? Felony, misdemeanor. I don't give a fuck what's going on. You know what I mean? I done beat them on other shit before, way more serious shit, carry way more serious time for the simple fact of not being scared, not being so motherfucking scary, and starting to fight sometimes. Stop letting these people extort y'all out of money, threaten you all the time, you know what I mean? So that's all I want to say right there. Not guilty, case dismissed. As you can see, I didn't pay a dime, and I'm not doing 93 days, and I was guilty. I definitely was guilty. So hey, Black Bottom Syndicate defense. You know what I mean? Hartman Town Hall meeting next week on the 2nd, and you know what we about to do is form proper organizational structure, give y'all the opportunity to plug into it. Just, you know, y'all been hitting us up, showing interest, you want to participate. This is the type of knowledge we passing along to each other. You know what I mean? So that's that. Thanks for watching. Check us out on YouTube, check us out on Instagram, Black Bottom Syndicate. You know what I mean? D Phillips Speaks. You know what I mean? Shout out to Black Bottom Detroit. You know what I mean? That's what it is, man. I'm dropping a mixtape coming soon. I'm back in the booth. You know what I mean? Come with straight fire. And that's what it is, man. I really ain't got much to say. I'm living life. I'm breezing through. I'm laughing at these people. Some of them looking at me now. You're hustling. Hey. What can you do to me? Talk to y'all later. Drop some comments. If you question anything I'm saying, you know, go look it up, verify it, post it. You know what I mean? If you think you don't know what I'm talking about, post that. You know what I mean? But that's what it is, man. Black love, black power. Holla.